Well, good Saturday morning, buddy. This is Pearson Jr. coming out to him live on YouTube. I hope each and every one of you are just as blessed as I am today. I hope more so. I know that I'm certainly blessed to be out here. The title of this is How Many Ways Must I Say? We'll get into that in a minute. Hello, Van Cleve, Coonsy, Garrett. Good to see you guys. Hello, Dana. Fernando, Brother Bud. We're going to make it a happy Saturday. We're going to try to anyway. Okay. Ooh, wee. I got a few things I want to talk about this morning. Oh, Sister Chrissy. I heard that. Oh, Ash April. Brother Brent. Weffy. They got a pretty strong taste to it. It ain't bad, but it do take some getting used to. Is my wife? Her and her brother used to like something called blood sausage, and I tried it one time, and I couldn't get around the bitterness and the liver taste of it, but they loved it. I mean, you have breakfast with that, and they were just all over it. I didn't want it. It just had too much liver flavor to me. Okay, Isaac. I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to because it's the only way I can convey my point. To the googly eyes troll, I don't care that you made an apology video. I'm not giving you another second of my time. Not one. And it's you that's emailing me all the links with all the different troll email accounts. I know that it's you because as soon as your video was posted, 30 emails from different email accounts that I've never heard of telling me all about your video. Stop. Better trolls than you have tried. Just stop. It's pointless. It's pointless. It really is pointless. Like coming at me on Facebook with just a Norton. I want y'all to understand something. And this goes for everybody out there. I got a couple of friends. And one of these friends, he's going to remain nameless. He'll know who he is. Spoils for a fight. The man looks, hunts, searches, prays that comes his way. Internet fights and drama. He loves his brother CJ. And this man protects my back like nobody else. He's always looking out for me. So if I don't see you coming and you get around me, you can bet your sour backside you will not get around him. And if you do happen to make it by me and by him, you won't get around his old lady. Jesus said, if they receive you not, leave them and take your peace with you. Shake the very dust of their shoes, shake the very dust of their land off your shoes as a curse to them. Leave them. That means don't go back. That's how you handle these trolls. You leave them and don't go back. I'm not going back. I don't care how many times you email me. I don't care what you put in your video title. I'm not watching your garbage. You're dead to me. You're done. It's over. Hey, Tony. You know, Gail was there putting on my socks this morning. I looked over at the closet, and my rural metro EMT shirt was hanging there. Got a nice EMT patch on it about that big. And I looked at that shirt, and I was reminded of the life I used to have, where I was able to go out and serve my community as an EMT and be there for them in their worst moments. That's what an EMT and a paramedic and a firefighter and oftentimes police officers do. We're there for you at your worst time. That's why most of you don't remember us, is because we're always there when you've got 11 things going on and none of them is pleasant. But I remember that time when I used to get up every third morning because I worked 24 on, 48 off. I'd get up every third morning, I'd put that uniform on, and I'd go to work. And me and my partner, we would check off the truck. That's where you go through and every piece of equipment, every bandage, all the O2, all the IV, everything on the truck is physically touched and looked at and inspected to be certain that it's okay and that it's there. The lights are checked, the siren is checked, the brakes are checked, the turn signals are checked, the horn is checked, everything is checked to make certain that that ambulance is a rolling emergency room ready to come to your assistance. And I remember sitting in the back of that truck, and every day I'd put my hand out, my partner would drop his hand in my hand. I'd squeeze his hand, he'd squeeze mine, and we'd both say this: Lord, help me save a life today. Don't let me take one. And we would turn loose and we would go about our business. Every day, every shift, we did that. And for a moment, I really missed it. But it wasn't the EMS. I realized when I got out here and sat down, it wasn't the EMS that I missed. It was the ability to be able to get up and go do the job that I missed. Being able to jump up and from underwear to a full uniform, be dressed in 30 seconds, headed out the door. It was the ability to be able to lift a 750-pound person into the back of an ambulance with just my partner. It was the ability to do CPR for an hour at a time and not grow tired. It was the ability to be able to hold a 65-pound set, a Hearst tool spreader. Y'all call it the jaws of life. We call it a Hearst tool spreader. Be able to cut somebody out of a car and not grow weary. It was the ability to take a step without excruciating pain, to be able to run without struggling for every single breath. My body is broken. My flesh is weak. But I take heart because I know very soon is coming a day flight nurse, very soon is coming a day when my body is going to be transformed in the blink of an eye, and so is yours. And we're going to have bodies as the angels, and there'll be no more pain, and there'll be no more suffering, there'll be no more weakness. We'll be able to run with the chariots, soar with the eagles. And roar with the lions. But there's so many people today that are fascinated with the reptilians. Don't you understand that's anything but holy? Why are you fascinated with these creatures, these things, these demonic entities? Why are you fascinated with these things? These things are demons, and you need to stay as far away from it as you possibly can. Some of them are, bud. I mean it, folks. You need to stay away from that. Don't let Hollywood suck you in to believing that these things are anything but evil, because they're not. I remember not too long ago a TV show come out, and the church, some of the church world lost its mind, and the other part of it lost its mind in the other direction. Some thought it was the best thing, says popcorn and hot butter, and others thought that it was just what it is. Hollywood trying to take Satan and turn him into something good. And you'd be surprised at the number of people that was transformed into believing that Lucifer is something good over the TV show Lucifer. Pay attention to what you watch. Pay attention to what you listen to. Pay attention to what you let into your life. Pay attention. Pray. Pray for the guidance and the wisdom and the discernment of the Holy Spirit. Pray. Pray, pray, pray. And oh, yeah, did I mention pray? Guys, you got to pay attention. You know, I went down to Sam's Club yesterday. John Boy and Augie start school on Monday. And it's cheaper for me to get their school snacks through Sam's Club than it is through Walmart or any place else. It's cheaper for me to be able to go down there and just get a bunch of snacks all at one go, like a month's worth, all at one go. Hello, Randy. Gail loves that 8 o'clock coffee that comes in the K cups for the Keurig machine. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that 8 o'clock coffee. But she loves it. And you can't find it hardly around here. Well, I looked for it down there at the Sam's Club and I couldn't find it down there. So I got her some McDonald's coffee, medium roast. That's what she likes. And I was able to get her some of that. Picked up a little bit of meat. Stopped by White Castle. Got some sliders and some chicken sliders for the boys. And come home. That little trip Wipes me out. Wiped me out. Physically, mentally. Hoo-hoo! Traffic was a booger man. And financially, it is unbelievable what they want for some of this stuff now. Unbelievable. The price tag that is hanging on some of the stuff down there at that Sam's Club that a year ago didn't cost next to nothing. I like the barbecue. I like the smoked stuff. Well, when I do, I use mustard, French's mustard, as a binder to hold my rubs to what I'm doing. 2 bottles of French's mustard, $6. $6. Holy smokes. Folks, you better be saving up. I I'm like most men. Every one of us has seen that tomahawk steak. And for those of us that can't afford it, every one of us have looked at it and went, ooh, I know that'll be good, but I'm not going to spend $45 on one steak when I can feed my whole family for 3 days for that. I'm just not going to do it. So we won't buy that. But every one of us, we look at it. Where we rode by there and I seen they had, it was about that big around. It had a tomahawk bone coming off of it like that. Oh, man, but yay thick. Whoo! Make my mouth run water just thinking about it. I looked at that thing, and the first thing that went through my mind is exactly what Brent would say: "Thou shalt not covet." It was on sale, and I still wouldn't touch it. $38 for one steak. And I was like, no, no, ain't gonna happen. Oh, Shannon. But y'all, let me tell you what little Easter treat I was able to get for the whole family that I'm gonna fix up here in a little while and let it cook all day. I was able to get two racks, full racks of baby back ribs for $14. I'm gonna cook them, slow smoke them things out there all day today. and then they just gonna fall off on that bone tonight. And that feeds everybody. A special treat for $14. That's what I'm talking about, see. Feeding my whole family something good like baby back ribs for $14. That's way better than sitting down to a $45 tomahawk steak to this old country boy. You hear me? I'll stick with my ham hock and my pinto beans and my cornbread. Sure, it would be nice to say you had a tomahawk, but at the end of that tomahawk, what have you got? A $50 bill plus tip, and it's gone. Nice bowl, a nice big pot of pintos with a ham hock and cornbread in it. I can have that for 2 or 3 days, and that meal cost me $8. You and me both, bud. And next weekend, a whole pork loin, about yay long, about yay big around. I'm going to smoke to turn into pulled pork sandwiches. $9. That's a heck of a deal. $9. That's a heck of a deal. Ooh wee! You ready? I'm fixing to do it now. I don't do this often. Y'all getting a treat this morning. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You just gotta be part of my barbecue world. Whoa! Guys, be careful about what you let into your life. And stop entertaining the devil. Stop entertaining the devil, folks. Cut it out. I love you guys. Not nearly as much as God, but I love y'all. And good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'll see y'all on Monday. Love you. Bye now.